An author's turmoil. An author's turmoil. Franklin reanalyzes every hypothetical situative, and by regret flows sorrow, the fascination within the author's question. Dreams, regression, ghosts, and artwork. The simile, see, watch my smile, posting on Twitter, watch flow, tis denial. Confession or graceless acts to retrain the mind, to spin in circles, blindfolded with the back growing out of one arm. Progression, tis floor, soothed with armor. My stomp, sheer fascination, growth within mammal. In the shock, really way, this consensuous torment toward the crowd. A buzz of fans out to do business with some doctors and equate the ego with a storm in a band. This is an author's turmoil, not digested by some appendix of emotion, or simplified to the gut of importance, but ostracized to the guilt and pain of a chameleon. Multiple personality possessed the porn stars, and like gaze through the hills and burrows as the champion fleeting the #1 contender. Of what remained, Lyra, midst of sorrow, contort to the stream which relevates. Austin sat down in a paralysis, his gaze caused a seizure, and the spinal fluid chanced to find spinal fluid. Electrical wires grew out of the bat's spine, and the telepath sword they stay tuned to enhance, and drink coffee to become better as fine wine. Hysteria and author's turmoil. Where do the characters go when they're freed? When all the characters team up and the bookmarks left on all the books gladly and calmly take watch to the next move one might mistakenly gather. Chess pieces, chess seasons, hence Reese's, spent cheeses, all on the dark side of the moon. This where frothy ganghood gathers, and nicotine writes lectures to the woman he never desired. It's an author's turmoil. Hopes are remissive, designed that a card to deny only the lawful synagogues get fury in his eyes. An author's turmoil. Franklin reanalyzed every hypothetical situative, and by regret flows sorrow, the fascination within the author's question. Dreams, regression, ghosts, and artwork. The similes he watched the smile, posted on Twitter, watch flow, tis denial. Confessions are graceless acts to retrain the mind to spin in circles, blindfolded with the back growing out of one arm. Progression, tis floor, suit with armor. My storm, sheer fascination, growth within mammal. In the shock, really weird, it's consensuous torment toward the crowd. A bust of fans after the business with some doctors, equate the ego with the storm in the band. This is an author's turmoil. A Picasso that basically writes instead of doing art. An author's turmoil, when all the characters are afraid to be watched. All the characters are afraid to be seen, and every facial expression is just so obscene to the gathering, to the people and specks of emotions, and the emotion is very deep, and everything within is just something that someone else calls sin. What do you think it is? What do you think we've been? What do you think where have we gone? Where will we be? Everything is wrong with the world today. The universe speaks to the sun and the moon, and it gathers approximations and sees through the scenes as a madness, folly, and happiness